Thank you, Sonny and Co. The world is a small village, a global village, and that's why we're here. We do all that we need to do to make sure that we give you the information. We have Dr. Brightence Ongimoyi. He's the Chief Inventor and the CEO and the Managing Director of Brightence and Electronics Company, engineering companies as well in the state. Dr. Brightence, welcome to this program.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So what do you have for us today?
Well, in Brightence Electronics Company, like I always say, it's a research establishment where we are into productions of inverters, Brightence inverter batteries, Brightence alternator boosters for generators, Brightence phase selectors, Brightence stabilizers, so many electronics in Brightence Electronics. So I want to let you know that in Brightence Electronics, a lot of people complain about their inverter batteries not being so durable. Sometimes when the batteries are bad, people buy it again from them. So they have this fear that the batteries might not be new. So that's the reason we decided to go into research to produce our own batteries for your inverters. And these batteries has been taken to SON for review, and the batteries are actually durable. So I want to let you know that these inverter batteries, you can install it to your foreign inverters, or maybe you have our inverter before, you are not using our battery. You can return the one you had before, make it, we'll do small plus and minus discounted price for you, and then give you our battery at a cheaper price. So I want to let you know that the battery is actually very durable, and it is a brand new battery. It's a battery that you can be sure that this is a company that manufactures the battery with you here in Edo State, here in Benin City, Nigeria. So if there's a problem with it, you have a company to take the batteries to. But however, before we give you our battery, we usually send engineers to do an overhaul assessment of your previous inverters to be sure that your inverters was not overcharging or undercharging the previous battery you had that made it not to last long for you. So until we do again in Brightence Electronics, that we guarantee constant power supply by the introduction of the Brightence solar panels. It's a solar panel that has 20 years shelf life. When I say 20 years shelf life, I don't mean 20 years warranty. I mean 20 years shelf life. So it's a panel that does not drag thunder lightning because it's original panels. So it does not transmit thunder lightning to your inverters or to your electronics in the house. But if you are an installer hearing our voice now, and maybe the one you installed for your customer is not an original battery, or it's not an original solar panel, and it's always dragging thunder lightning to your inverters and to your electronics in the house, you need to buy what they call the Brightence MPPT solar charge controller. So it's a solar charge controller that has its own inbuilt thunderstorm resistant facility. So if you have that very solar charge controller, you will discover during the day that as it's charging your inverter batteries, the batteries is increasing in volts. It's not going to be taken from the battery. So the excess volt coming from the solar panels is what will be used to power the house. So that's the way it can guarantee you that constant power. So it's only when the sun has set, that's when the inverter will now switch fully back again to the battery. Okay. So this is an advantage of this MPPT charge controller. Oh. Yes.
Okay. Now your product, you talk about shelf
life
and all that. And all that. Now, can that translate to some form of warranty?
No, when we say shelf life, that's why I keep saying it. The shelf life is different from the warranty. Shelf life means it's expected to work for a particular period of time without having any problem at all, because it's in the nature of the way the product is being designed. You understand? So because some of these things wear over time, and some of these things over time you may need a replacement. So you wouldn't need to replace it until after 20 years. That is the shelf life. That means whether everything being in good condition, this thing is supposed to work for 20 years without giving you any trouble. That's the solar panels. But for the batteries, we give 1 year warranties. The inverters will give 1 to 3 years warranty, depending on the kVA that you are buying. But I also want to let you know that for people who are into fashion designs, or those who are tailors, who are into laundry services or dry cleaners, there's another product we call the Brightence alternator boosters, which you may need for your pressing iron. You know, for each time you put your pressing iron on your generator, you hear this dragging, adjusting sound, making noise from the generators. For each time the gen is making that noise, they are straining the bearing of the gen, the pistons of the gen, the alternator on your gen, and your gen begins to make more noise, waste more fuel, eventually to pack up, you need to buy half engine. So in order for you not to be buying half engine every time for your generators, you need that Brightence alternator booster, so that each time you are plugging the pressing iron to the gen, you don't strain the life of the the generator on time. So I also want to let you know that one of the advantageous thing that we are doing now is the promo section where as part of the celebrant of the birthday of the MD, we decided to bring a hybrid inverter we call the Brightence hybrid 1.5 kVA 12 volt inverter system. It's an inverter that can work with one battery. It's 12 volt. It can power your deep freezer. When I say deep freezer, it's going to be a 1.5 kVA inverter, first ever that can power your deep freezer. So it's going to be 12 volts, meaning that it can power your deep freezer along with 2 to 3 television, 2 to 3 fans, and your lighting point. But if you want to be having longer hours of light, that doesn't mean you cannot add more batteries to that said inverters. Okay. So if you want it, it's going to be something we're going to produce for a long time. So if you want that inverter, you have to come to the office, make your deposit on time, because we're going to produce it for about 2 months.
Okay. Now, you tell us where we can find Brightence and your location, your email address, and...
Okay, least I forget before I tell you about Brightence Electronics. Maybe you have somebody, maybe your child just finished secondary school, or it's in the university, or it's in the polytechnic, wishes to come and have an industrial training or an industrial attachment, or to be able to reproduce some of this to become self-employed or student entrepreneur, send it to Brightence Electronics, who, as part of our corporate social responsibility, we are here to impart the practical knowledge on your loved ones. And I want to let you know that Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, near UBTH in Ugbowo, Benin City. So if you are coming, we open our office on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday, Wednesdays, Friday only from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to do production of product and installation of product already paid by previous customers. So that is how it is. If you want to give us a call, I guess the phone number on the screen is there. You can call us on 080-894-62794. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Brightence, for joining us on the program today.
Thank you.
Now we have Ahmed Mahmoudou in the house, and also Nwita Egbotako. We are going to be looking at state of the polity and also federal government, on armed banditry. And also we look at the present political situation in Edo State, where about 2 days ago we have 2 honorable members that have been inaugurated into the Edo State House of Assembly, making a total number of 11. Remember, 9 members as at last week inaugurated the speakership of the Edo State House of Assembly. Please stay tuned.